early 6 points.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll go play action with Darnold. Forced out wide. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd and long.
Cup 19, Cup 19, Stephanie, 79, 19, 7 Pirates, 19, 60 Eagles, Dragon 60, Panther 11,
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. 4th down.
Trap 60.
They'll indeed go for it with Milroe. Escaping the pressure right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
70 range.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 16
Buffalo
yards.
18.
First down, Seattle.
18, Pioneer. Mustang 19. Go.
Again, it's Milroe. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 15.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. Pushed out to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left.
Ready.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. But the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. The incompletion brings up second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougars.
On the ground is Walker. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
19 tight.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Moving to his right. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Take right open. Hey, Lion. Son. Hey, kill. 13, Luke. 11, Agate.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. 42 yards.
That's good for the Jaguars.
Hey, let's go.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the ground, here's ETN. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Big Leonard Williams brings him down. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Red on red. Hey, tomato. Done. Great job. All right, here we go. Done. 11. Go. Let's go. Go.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. It is 2nd and 9.
Hey, I'm gun. On red. Gun. Think right open. Think right. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
Hey, easy. Route. Go. Hey, Ginger, touch. 30 left. Hey, kill.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He's got it at the 7. And he's into the end zone. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Let's go! Seven Pirates! Seven Pirates!
32-yard line. A gain of 12.
Now Milroe on first down. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Two first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's first and 10. Moving left. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
That one swung out wide to Walker. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Caleb Ransall in on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 33, here's second and 6.
Come on, come on. Set! Don't be lying! Ready, right?
Throwing is Milroe. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. Now it's Milroe. That is caught. He finds Walker. Well, they hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
First down, Seattle.
They'll run here with Walker, and he'll roll forward for about 3. It's second down.
Armstead running down. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 12-yard line.
Here we go. Set! Let's go!
Milroe will look to run it himself.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. That is A.J. Carter. Touchdown, Seattle.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're on 35-yard line.
first down. Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment.
Okay, ready? Decent 24. Hey, Soko, so high. Here we go, so high.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Patriot Tootin. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Fred on red. Take right open. Hey, Ginger. Done. Go, let's go. Silver.
Right back to Tootin. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5-yard gain on the play.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
11. Hey, go. Son, go. 11, Agate. Same right. 11. Here we go.
Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, kill. 13, Luke. Take right open. Silver.
Throwing is Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Play action. It's Milroe. On the move left. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And that ball led him too far. Maybe too wide. Out of bounds. Incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
18 Cardinal. 2.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down. They try and run it with Walker. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll try it now with Walker. And he will have The Seahawks first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First down.
Now they'll throw it with Milroe. That one incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now Seattle will use the final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
Let's go now. Vikings, 18, 19 Lions, 79 Broncos, 18 Pioneers, Buffalo 18, Dragons 6, Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
On third down, Milroe. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Got it. Ready? These are 24. 11.
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Hey, Ron. 11. Son, sink right. 30 left. Hot.
On first and 10, Lawrence. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jones. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Cam Little
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready, set.
This drive starts at the 21. It's
19,
first and 10.
19, let's go. Cowboys, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. With the jig to left side, he's got it. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
On first and 10, it's Milroe. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. The work forward to the 40-yard line. Eric Murray in on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third and 7.
Here goes hot. Oh, lady. It's hot.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Caleb Ransaw in on the tackle. In motion is Barner. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think if you're willing to throw it there, it tells us everything we need to know about the decision coming up here on fourth down. He didn't have anything available, threw it away, and I think in this part of the field, you got to really think hard about going for it.
Darnold to throw. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Hey, danger, time!
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 31, here is second down and 5.
Rip, 23. Hey, tomato. What? Safe right. Great job. Silver.
Once again, it's Etienne. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
It's a gain of 2.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Hey, kill. Hey, Soko, hot. Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he will score. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Little on now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jaguars have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Foye Olufin with the play.
37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Darnold now to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Josh Hines-Allen. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long. Now Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's a pickup of 14, but it brings up fourth down.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Now he'll work his way out right. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. 24-yard pickup as they convert on fourth down.
Years ago, people would have thought you were crazy to go for fourth down on your side of the field, but that's not the case anymore. We're seeing it more and more often play out across the league. In this case, not a bad job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball, but he's able to find some space with his legs, and he's able to pick up the conversion.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Throwing on second down, Darnold. There's a short one taken in by Barner. It was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And it's third down.
To throw is Darnold. He's got a man. That's Horton. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 20. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down. Darnold to throw again. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Darnold to the air once more. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down.
We go, son.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. Walker now gets us going here in the fourth quarter. And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41.
Done. This side's hot. Go, go. 11, 11. 13, Luke. Luke.
In and the pistol. Here's Lawrence. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. He'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Jacksonville.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
All right, let's go. This side. Hey, kill.
Here's Etienne, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Every rookie that finds themselves in the lineup, Mike, they're trying to make plays that keep them in the lineup. Continue to show your coaches they can trust you as a young player in this league, and he continues to make plays like this. He's going to find himself in the lineup more and more often as the year unfolds.
11, Agate. Sink right. Silver.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Bashal Tutin. And he will get into the end zone. Bashal Tutin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Seahawks 21.
So the lead is 7 now here in this fourth quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Shaheed now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down the 21-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Darnold.
At the 21-yard line.
That one swung out wide to Walker. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third down, 3 to go. Here's Darnold. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down, Seattle.
They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7.
Second and 7.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are under.
And he will go all the way. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seattle.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? On the return, it's Parker Washington. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
These are 24. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, Soko, hot. Go, let's go. 11. Hey, I'm gun.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That'll be complete to Tinton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Red on red. Inside. Hey, kill. Go. 13, loop. Go. Sink right. Sink right, open. Still.
They'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
At the 39-yard line.
Ready up. Hey, Dinter. 30 left.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Ready, break. On the red. Here we go. Done. They said it's Hey, kill. 11, Agate. Go, let's go. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll dump this out wide to Tinton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try.
2nd and 5 at the Seahawks' 18-yard line.
It is 2nd down and 5.
Hey, run. Soko, hot. Easy, read of 24. Hey, kill. Hot.
He'll run. And the Jags are going to be set up 1st and goal. Strong running brings them to the 9.
Gain of 9 yards.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
To the 5-yard line. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds remaining in the game. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Decent 24.
They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime.
Jason Myers to kick off for
4
Seattle.
quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Hey, kill. Hey, 11 at Silver.
On the ground, it's Seaton to start the drive. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's brought down at the 31. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
Hey, easy, route, safe right. Hey, Soko, high. Go.
Now a first throw here in overtime. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 17 yards, the gain there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Open right side. That trains the tight end.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Hey, kill. Go. Hey, kill. Alert.
On first down, they'll go back to Tootin. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Ball carrier. The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, run. 30 left. Tomato. Roll up. 11. Here we go.
To throw is Lawrence. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. That's an incompletion. Brenton Strange was his intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
All right, let's go. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, Soko, it's hot. Hey, kill. Think right, open. Here we go. Hey, Jupiter. Hey, kill. 11.
Lawrence now. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's going to have a Jags first down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long. And they get a new set of downs.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
11, Agate. 30 left. Here we go, sir.
A first down throw for Lawrence. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
11. Go. Hey, Lion. 11. 13, Luke. Take right open. Silver.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Easy. Read him, 24. Read him. Go. Let's go. 13, Luke. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, kill.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. Moving outside the pocket. He connects with the open man. That's Myers. 16.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Hey, smash. Here we go, sir.
On 1st down, Lawrence. Now a run here. Off the RPO, he keeps it. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
Here's the 24. Take right. Son, take right. Silver.
2nd down, Lawrence. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Think right. Go. 11. Riggs. Hey, kill. Go. Let's go. 13, Luke. 11. Silver.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
This kick is good. He knocks it through. And they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime. So the opening drive of overtime yields 3. Can the opponents respond? They receive the kickoff now. he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Darnold to throw on first down. Pass right side, that is hauled in by Horton. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. A give to Charbonnet. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Get this complete to Horton. It'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Now a run with Charbonnet. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Seattle.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Shaheed with the catch. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the Jaguars' 14-yard line.
Darnold. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Here's Walker. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
A gain of a yard.
Once again, it's Walker. And he's in! Kenneth Walker